Right, so hi guys, back with the first video I've made in I don't even know how long, a very long time. So if you can hear in the background, my washing machine is just finishing its cycle and I didn't want to hang on to do this any longer before it gets too late. I've also got an electric heater on which keeps coming on intermittently. I hope neither are going to be really distracting or really noisy. So it's back today to do a newspaper flipping. I will say I don't like reading aloud. I'm not very fluent when I read aloud. So I probably won't read, as much as I love people reading the articles, I probably won't do it just because I know it will be embarrassing. I know it won't be very soothing because I know I'll really struggle with it. So I just want to say that. So the paper I've got is the Football League paper. The only paper for the real football fan. So I believe this looks at Championship, League 1, 2, and the conference. I'm not sure if it looks at any lower league football. It might not even look at the conference, I'm not entirely sure. Probably doesn't actually. Football League, Championship to League 2, I think. So anyway, yeah, so now I've got some drying sources as well. I don't like hearing people chew and chomp and crunch and slurp, and I figure these have got some nice crunchy sounds with the packet. There'll be some eating sounds, but it's not like a really offensive, abrasive type sound which I can't stand. So, yeah. So on the cover we've got inside Cook's Ipswich recipe. Now I'm an Ipswich fan, so that's obviously a very interesting article to me. And the other thing that I'm going to struggle with is I cannot say foreign players' names. And that's not being disrespectful, that's not being funny, that's not being anything. I cannot say them. For a lot of them, if I can't say the name, doesn't matter how I've been told the name, if I can't say it, I'll create the name. I'll call them like something really random. And to be fair, that can be the British players with random surnames as well, or random names. It doesn't actually matter whether they're foreign or whether they're English or whether they're whatever they have. They've got a weird, well, not weird, they've got an unusual, difficult to say name. I will probably call them something random. But for the sake of this, if I can't pronounce it, I'm not going to read it. Ice Cool Andre does it again, but Warnock Hume's a late spot kick winner. Moore's huge challenge at Sheffield Wednesday. Towel set for Wembley. What a hero. Swansea's Andre Ayew celebrates his last gasp winner against Middlesbrough yesterday. An inset netting from the spot at the death to beat Stoke in midweek. See, this is what I mean, like reading aloud is horrendous. So bad. I don't know why. Miller's timing it right. There might be back. So I've got a Ipswich article. Our resident expert looks at Paul Lambert's dismal Ipswich rain. Our guest columnist analyses Bristol City and Bournemouth. Where are they now? We catch up with Swansea City's 1999-2000 title winners. There's a piece here about subscribing to the paper. Now, I don't think I've bought this before. I may have bought it once, but it's not something I buy every week. Rich bids to be the king for the day. Rooney's Rams call time on taking a knee. Rooney's Rams call time on taking a knee. Derby County have decided to follow the lead of a number of other Championship clubs by stopping taking a knee before matches. Oh, okay. The gesture was adopted across Premier League and EFL last June to protest against racial injustice. Okay, so that was the Black Lives Matter thing. I wonder what they're talking about. Hornets chance excites Carlos. So that's what. Blunt Batten Butler to lead Rovers. So that's Doncaster. It's been managed by Doncaster Bells. So that's been now moved to Doncaster Rovers. Darren, this is a huge challenge. Latest Owls boss aiming for survival. So that is Sheffield Wednesday. Darren Moore. Blues recipe tempts Cook. Paul Cook says he would rather manage Ipswich Town in League One than take over a joke club in the Championship. This is quite interesting. Paul Cook's managerial record, so he was at Southport from 2006 to 2007. He played 28, well, he didn't play, he managed 28 games, they won 5, drew 8, lost 15, win rate was 17.9%, Sligo Rovers, which is an Irish club, 2007-2012, managed 203 games, they won 95, they drew 52, and they lost 56, that's a win rate of 46.8. Accrington, he was there in 2012, 33 games, 8 wins, 7 draws, 18 losses, win rate of 24.2. Chesterfield, 2012-2015, 145 games, win 65, draw 36, loss 44, win rate is 44.8. He was at Portsmouth, Pompey, 2015-2017, 107 games, 52 win, 27 draw, 28 losses, 48.6. He was at Wigan 2007 through 2020, 155 games, 64 wins, 41 draws and 50 losses. That's a win rate of 41.3. Magazine here is clearly you have to send off for Groundtastic. The Football Grounds magazine, issue 104, is £6, £1.50 postage. You can send a cheque or a postal order somewhere in Woodford. Miller sit it out as COVID strikes. So Rotherham have been forced to put their Championship relegation battle on hold following a positive COVID test. The odd couple who finally grew apart. Paul Lambert arrived at Ipswich Town in October 2018, promising to win games and, in his own words, have a lot of fun. We didn't have a lot of fun. We did not have a lot of fun with Paul Lambert. Not at all. Glenn was a true gent and will be missed. Glenn Roeder, who died last Sunday at the age of 65, was a man I encountered briefly but memorably. In the spring of 2006, I was doing a week's work experience at the Newcastle Evening Chronicle under the guidance of great Alan Oliver. Ollie is a legend on Tyneside, and an old school newspaper man who broke the story of Alan Shearer's world record transfer from Blackburn, and perhaps most famously came to blows with Laurent Robert. Norwich. Please say about Norwich City. Obviously, as an Ipswich fan, this is all backwards, I've just realised, because I'm filming it in the front camera. Sorry. Please hear about our old manager, Mick McCarthy. Big Mick glad to stay in Cardiff hot seat. Mick McCarthy has turned his attention to the future after signing a 2-year contract with Cardiff. I miss Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney? No, I don't miss Paul McCartney. I miss Mick McCarthy, not Paul McCartney. What an idiot. So we've got some scores. So Norwich 3, Luton Town 0. So this was. So what would the date of this have been? Actually, no. The paper was on Sunday the 7th of March, so I assume it would have been either the midweek match or the Saturday previous. I can't remember. It doesn't actually say. Focus Pearson looks up. Doherty loving it at the Tigers. That's Hull. Clough praises Raw Law. Nigel Clough believes Jason Law is growing in confidence following his spell at Mansfield's first team. So then we've got Barnsley 1, Birmingham 0 in the Championship. Stunner puts hosts into playoffs. Jacket silence over Bryn. Portsmouth manager Kenny Jackett admits he has not spoken to Bryn Morris since he joined Northampton on loan in January. Robert's hungry to chip in with strikes. So then we've got Watford 1, Nottingham Forest 0. They're not doing very well this season, Forest. Don't have a flash what do, but yeah. So we've got Swansea 2, Middlesbrough 1. Reading 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Neil, I'd like to finish on a high at Borough. Neil Warnock has insisted he will not die on the job after agreeing to extend his stay at Middlesbrough for another season. Preston North End, Bournemouth, Preston 1, Bournemouth 1. Bristol City 0, QPR 2. Millwall 2, no, that's wrong. Millwall 0, Blackburn 2. You remember the days when Blackburn won the league, the Premier League? Seems like a long time ago now. What was that season? 2000? No, it wasn't 2000. It was 95, 96. Or was it 94, 95? Someone tell me in the comments. I can never remember. Coventry City 1, Derby County 0. Josh, I'm suited to MK style. Josh McCurran believes MK Don's style of play will suit him down to the ground. Bernard prolongs his stay. Don Bernard is highlighted. Don Bernard is delighted to extend his stay at Forest Green and believes the club is going places. I believe the club is going places too. Precious family time has put life into perspective. Then you can get late tackle and you can get non-league paper. So that's obviously where the championship, not the championship, the conference is, which I still call the Vauxhall Conference, even though it's not been the Vauxhall Conference for about 100 years. Sorry about that. Huddersfield 0, Cardiff 0. Stoke City 2, Wycombe Wanderers 0. That was all the championship scores. Now we're going to move on to League 1. So Gillingham 3, Ipswich Town 1. Not good. Flustered Tractor Boys still. So much for the new manager bounce. Ipswich run of 3 consecutive wins came to a crashing halt in Kent to leave Paul Cook with plenty to ponder. Sorry, I've just been very aware I'm leaning into the camera. You can see what I look like, and I didn't really want that, but that's what the part of my face looks like. Lincoln City 3, Crewe Alexandra 0, Doncaster Rovers 2, Plymouth Argyle 1, Sunderland 2, Rochdale 0. Black Cats pair again with depth providing key. Accrington Stanley 2, Swindon Town 1, Hull City 2, Bristol Rovers 0. They don't remember when their American owners wanted to change them to the Hull Tigers. And there was a big old kick-off because I'm sure they're American and they wanted to make it sound more like a MLS team. Yeah, there would have been unrest, I think, if we'd have got Hull Tigers. Hull City sounds much better. So Burton Albion 2, Peterborough United 1, Blackpool 1, AFC Wimbledon 1, Athletic Football Club Wimbledon. I don't remember what the AFC. It's AFC Bournemouth as well. I can't remember what the AFC stands for. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank hailed Burton Albion's performance after they defeated leaders Peterborough United. Angry Nil hits out as Paul let it slip at death. Shrewsbury Town 0, Fleetwood Town 2, Oxford United 0, Charlton Athletic 0. Northampton Town 4, Portsmouth 1. Jacket, I'm still the right manager. Wigan Athletic 3, MK Dons 0. I accept all the blame, says Martin after right. And now we move on to League 2. We've got Cheltenham Town 3, Port Vale 2, Grimsby Town 1, Forest Green Rovers 2, Salford City 1, Scunthorpe United 1, Tranmere Rovers 0, Crawley Town 1. Draws killing our hopes of promotion, moans Wellens. Nichols on target to head off the gaffer. Colchester United 0, Newport County 2, Morecambe 3, Carlisle United 1, Hasty Shrimps Delight Adams, Cambridge United 1, Walsall 0, Exeter City 4, Leyton Orient 0, Stevenage 1, Harrogate Town 0, Bradford City 1, Bolton Wanderers 1. That's almost a bit of a derby for them. Row blow. But Everett so positive. Moseley men are wide off of the mark. I've read this score: Oldham 0, Oldham Athletic 0, Southend United 0, Barrow 2, Mansfield Town 0. Pat dishes out Borough Justice on Sorry Stags. And we've got some tables. So they're saying that, I'm not going to read the players' names because I'm going to butcher them, so I'm just going to read. But they're saying that the team of the week was Huddersfield, Reading, Stoke, QPR, Watford, 3 Norwich, or another Reading, a Swansea, and another QPR player. That's for the Championship. And then for League 1, they're saying Blackpool, Doncaster, Burton, Sunderland, Hull, Wigan, Northampton, Fleetwood, Northampton again, Gillingham and Lincoln, a player from those teams. In the top 4, in the top formation. This is quite interesting. Let's read it from our match. Ipswich's match: Gillingham 3, Ipswich 1. So Tuckett in the 7th, Oliver in the 73rd and 80th scored for Gillingham, and Chambers in the 65th scored for us. So Gillingham on target 6, off target 7, corners 3, offside 3, fouls 11, yellow cards none, red cards none, possession 44%. Us on target 1, off target 7, corners 6, offsides 3, fouls 15, yellow cards 1. Red card 0, possessions 53. This is actually really interesting. If anyone wants me to just go through and just read these stats, because I love stats, I love being read stats. If anyone wants me to just go through and just read stats, maybe even go through and read some of the tables if you'd like, let me know. So this is the form for the last 6 games. So Ipswich 1-3, drawn 2, lost 1. Goals 4, 6, goals against 5, points 11, draw, win, loss. So we've got this week's fixtures, which I'm guessing is the fixtures. So we had those fixtures on Tuesday the 9th. So Ipswich Lincoln, which I'm having a brain fart. I think we drew. I'm sure we drew. Then today's was Ipswich Plymouth, and we won. We won 1-0. We scored in the 4th minute. So then we've got free football programmes. To receive free programme plus a copy of our latest catalogue listing several thousand different mint condition big match, league, Scottish, Irish, foreign and non-league programmes. Please send your name and address to, and then it's address in Bungay in Suffolk. And then in League 2, they're saying the team of the Whitley players would have come from Stevenage, Morecambe, Cambridge, Barrow. Barrow again, Morecambe again, Newport, Exeter, Cheltenham, Exeter and Crawley. They're saying the top, the top boss in Championship would have been Mark Warburton at QPR. Top boss in the First Division, John Brodie at Northampton. And the top boss in League 2 would have been Matt Taylor at Exeter. But where are they now? Swansea City 99-2000 Division 3 champions. Steve Jones, Jason Smith, Jason Jones, Roger Freeston, Carl Mounty, Matthew Bound, Chris O'Leary, Ryan Casey, Tony Bird, Steve Watkin, Damien Lacey, Jason Price, Nick Krusak, Richie Appleby, Keith Walker, Jamie Davis, Julian Alsop, Stuart Roberts, John Coates, Martin Thompson, Thomas even, Michael Howard, Bart Morgan, Ian Curtis, John Hollins, Lee D. Volt, Michael Keegan, Lee Jenkins, Gareth Phillips, Danny Barwood. County relieved of pitch switch success. Newport County Chairman Gavin Vauxhall has thanked the football community for green lighting the Exiles' temporary switch to Cardiff. And then on the back page, My Club Kit, the smart choice. Create your unique kit, select and adapt designs, choose industry-leading durable fabrics, create individual colour combinations, extreme value for money, top quality sublimation, shirts, shorts, socks, training wear, hoodies, polo shirts, shell tops, zip top jackets, showerproof jackets and more. We love the new My Club Kit pictures, which we designed ourselves. It looks sharp and feels great. Jed McCroy, Stratford Town FC owner. Get your club bespoke design kit at great prices. 15 players, 1 keeper from £290. That's not bad, really. Find out more, email info@myclubmarket.co.uk, and one of our experts will get in touch. www.myclubmarket.co.uk. So yeah, that is that. Sorry, my reading is horrific, and I'm well aware that it's horrific. And I haven't been very good at sort of saying, look at this kind of thing. I've kind of not tried to do a video on this angle before, but I hope that you still kind of enjoyed it anyway. I hope it was relaxing. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you want me to read some stats from the league tables, if this is something I was trying to do every week or a few weeks, then yeah, let me know. All right, bye guys.